I am going to tell you about. A part of the territory of one country has decided to separate itself from the rest of Ukraine. This includes the southeast of Ukraine, Donetsk and Lugansk. They have decided to separate. Did they have the right to do so or not? Strictly speaking, within the framework of international law and the UN Charter, did they have the right to do so?
The relevant article talks about the right of the nation to self-determination. I think this is the first one. You see, this is the right of the people to self-determination. This is the first one. No, they did not. There is a resolution of the UN International Court, according to which this was a precedent created by Kosovo. The UN International Court directly stated that if a part of the country has decided to separate, it does not have to turn to the central government on this issue.
That is it. Donbass is separated. Next. Did we have the right to recognize their independence? We have not recognized them for 8 years, you see. We have put up with them for 8 years and tried to reach an agreement. In the end, they declared their independence. Did we have the right to recognize them? Why not? We recognized them. Having recognized them, we signed an agreement for mutual assistance. Could we have done this? Of course, we could. We did. Within the framework of this agreement, which we ratified by the Parliament, we had to provide assistance, including military assistance. They turned to us with this assistance, officially, and we provided this assistance. Tell me, where did I go wrong? At what point did I make a mistake? Well, you simply will not find it. It is not there. Everything flows from one place to another. When I talk about the Kosovo precedent, I remember what happened then. The Western European countries and the United States put quite serious pressure on this UN court, and it made the decision that if a part of the country has decided to separate, it does not have to turn to the central government for an agreement. That is it. You see, they did everything themselves. And then they say, how can you do this? Can you do this? Is it not allowed here? It will not be like that. The rules must be unified. Only then will they be stable. And this is a guarantee of security for everyone, not at the expense of others. This is the key thing, the key link. So we are ready to meet. By the way, I said that I am ready to meet everyone, including Zelensky. Yes, this is not the point. If the Ukrainian state trusts someone to negotiate, for God's sake, let it be Zelensky. The question is not this. The question is, who will sign the document? Listen, I did not come up with anything. In the propaganda sense, you can say anything about the legitimacy of the current authorities. But it is important for us, when solving serious issues, not the propaganda component, but the legal one. And how is it legal? According to the Constitution of Ukraine, the President of Ukraine is elected for 5 years. There is no way to extend the powers, even in a military situation. Read carefully. In a military situation, only the Parliament of the Rada can extend the powers. It is written there that elections are not held in a military situation. This is true, but nowhere does it say that the President's powers are extended. No, that's all. According to the Constitution of Ukraine, it is not a parliamentary and not a presidential republic, but a presidential parliamentary republic. What does this mean? It means that all the authorities are formed by the president, including the democratic society. This is how the state can be arranged. Everyone is appointed president, and all military leaders are appointed president. All ministers are appointed president, and all governors are appointed president. There is no election, but if the first person is illegitimate, the entire system of power becomes illegitimate. Why am I saying this? We do not care who is negotiating, even if it is the acting head of the regime. I am even ready to meet, but if it is some kind of